For you to kind of jump into this team, come back in the middle of when it was starting to take off, and then be with it through the postseason run?
I mean, it was amazing experience. Obviously when I get buyout with Atlanta Hawks, and I didn't expect kind of that thing turn out the way it turned out, but I knew that the team is special. Something will kind of the positive will happen, and as far as I was part of it, winning 16 games in a row, and kind of end up in the third spot in the East Conference, and be part of the second round of playoffs, it's pretty much amazing. And I think when you look at any NBA player career, you want to kind of live kind of this moment and be part of this team, be teammates with those great guys. It's amazing. You always kind of go and back and remember these things about your career.
Ersan, you've been around the block. What impresses you the most about Ben and Joel playing with them?
In fact, that they're still young. Obviously Ben, the rookie year, and Joel, the second year, kind of. But the way they play, the way they kind of, treat themselves, it's unbelievable. Like they was in the league for a long time, and just be teammates with them, it's amazing. And the way they play and unselfish. Obviously playing a band is kind of you always have to be ready when you're on the floor. We'll find you for open shot or layup, and he's always kind of push everybody up as far as just be more aggressive and make everybody better. I think this is special about him, and he will make people and players around him like much better when they will play.
Ersan, what does the future hold for you? Would you like to be here again next year?
Yeah, of course. And we'll see how summer goes, but I want to be part of it. And the way we make a run, and especially the last year when I was part of with the team. But I mean, this year is completely different as far as just the team is settled. And we have no health issues as far as just the season goes, but definitely I want to be with this team. But like I said, we'll see what summer goes and how we're gonna bring to it.
Ersan, it's your second time around with this team. Why do you think you fit so well with them?
I think probably the style, the basketball they play, it's more unselfish. Kind of move the ball, the pass first. If you open shoot. And I really love play for Coach Brown. The way he coach. He's for me he's more like a player coach. He communicate player on a high level. Just explain what and you always knew what to expect from him. I think this is the most important thing for the players. Kind of know what coach want from you and just deliver it.
Ersan, did you see any changes from Joel this time around compared to last year?
Yes, of course. And I think that's the biggest things. He's healthy. He play unbelievable. Last year he kind of was back and forward. I was like, obviously minutes restrictions as far as just frustrate him a lot. But I think this year he kind of gave us 110%. Of course, at the end of the day, it was kind of a little bit obstacles as far as just wearing this mask. I mean, it's tough. I play with mask for a long time. When I broke my nose, but it's really uncomfortable. Sometimes you don't see the floor, but he managed really well. But he obviously is really huge talent, and he did an amazing job for us, and he will be continuing the same do for sure.
Ersan, where do you think this team has to improve to take the next step forward?
As far as that they see the playoffs and everything, I think it's experience. I mean, and by be part of the playoffs and be in the second round, I think it's everybody gain something, and as far as just experience and see what to expect from next year. I think like the talent is there, willing to play hard and every day and work on themselves. It's always there, and I think experience gain, and the years go by. This team is gonna be even better.
Was there a kind of like the question you were asked about Joel? Was there a difference you saw in Dario's game, just how he was as a player this year, and where did he grow?
Playing with him last year, and kind of he was a rookie, but even then he improved a lot because it's not easy when you come from overseas, changing different country and stuff. But I think he handled himself really well, not just like in basketball, but outside as well, and he improved a lot, this year. Like when you see the way he kind of handled himself on the court and off the court, it's amazing. I think a bright future, and I think the thing is for him is really work ethic. He's work on his game all the time, and he believes that he can improve it more.
Any more questions for Ersan?
what does the off season look like for you? Where do you go? What do you do? How do you train?
I have pretty much same routine, you know, when it was season over. But this is the first time we kind of go long, you know, in the end of the May. You know, it's first time in my career reach the second round. But you know, probably obviously get a couple of days, couple of weeks off, and you know, get back to work. And like I said, you know, this summer gonna be really interesting as far as the free agency go. But pretty much the same routine. You know, I have a guy who work with, you know, and as like I said, you know, always be ready, whatever comes.
Thank you, Ersan.